Hello, sports fans. This is the Bookmaker Podcast with Art Eftekhari, a.k.a. Mr. Bookmaker, your source for the sports betting industry 24/7. Sit back, relax, and listen as Mr. Bookmaker highlights what's happening right now in the world of sports. So, without further ado, here's your host, Art Eftekhari.
Hello, sports fans. Welcome back to another edition of the Bookmaker Podcast. I'm your host, Art Eftekhari. Glad you can join us. Before we get things rolling, you know the routine. Get to bookmakerinfo.com. That's www.bookmaker-info.com. We got the links to all the best European, Asian, and United States friendly bookmaker sites. And our Bookmaker Guide is available for you to download so you can become an expert on this entire online betting process. First thing is first, let's get to our A to Z sports betting lingo. Our concept for today is spot player. Now, a spot player is a bettor who risks money only on events that seem relatively worthwhile risks. So maybe you are a spot player. And also, before we get to our main agenda, and you know what that is, it is Super Bowl 52. Make sure you show some support to Dan and Patrick. Check out Dan's cricket blog and Patrick's American sports blog. You can find them on our webpage. You know the address, bookmakerinfo.com. That's bookmaker-info.com. Make sure you also check out the Mr. Bookmaker football blog or soccer, depending on where you are in the world. And this comes as no surprise to anybody. This edition of the Bookmaker Podcast is all about Super Bowl 52, which will be played on Sunday, February the 4th, between the New England Patriots and the Philadelphia Eagles. At this moment, the New England Patriots are favored by 4.5 points. And as for the money line, positive 155 for the Eagles, negative 175 for the New England Patriots. Now, I'm not in the mood to waste your time, so let's get right to the bets. I'm on Bovada.lv. That's www.bovada.lv. The first one on the agenda, Super Bowl MVP. Here are the odds on which players are favored to win the Super Bowl MVP award. No surprise, Tom Brady. If you choose Tom Brady, the payout here is negative 110. What about Nick Foles, quarterback of the Eagles? Payout here would be positive 325. Maybe it'll be Rob Gronkowski, Tom Brady's favorite target. Payout here would be positive 900. Or maybe even Dion Lewis, running back of the New England Patriots. Payout here, positive 1800. A huge variety of possible players to place wagers on. Right here at Bovada, you could even place a wager on the field winning the Super Bowl MVP award. No joke, it says that right here. Not playing with you. What about the color of Bill Belichick's shirt at kickoff? Will it be blue, gray, red, or white? If you choose blue, the payout is negative 150. Gray, positive 140. Red, positive 900. White, positive 900 as well. Remember, this involves the predominant color. The bookie's decision is final. Don't forget that. You really got to like the next one. It says here, how many clips will be shown from Super Bowl 39 during the broadcast? If you choose over 2.5, payout is positive 150. If you choose under 2.5, payout is negative 200. Now remember, there's obviously relevance here because Super Bowl 39 was played between the New England Patriots and the Philadelphia Eagles, and it was the Patriots that won. Something worth noting here says from kickoff until the final whistle, halftime does not count towards the wager. Once again, the bookie's decision is final. You gotta love this one, of course. We're taken back to old memories, but there are some memories that will not go away. How many times will wardrobe malfunction be mentioned during the broadcast? If you choose over 1.5, payout's positive 300. Under 1.5, payout is negative 500. Now, what about tweets from a certain head of state? How many total Donald Trump tweets will there be on February 4th? Will it be over 5 or will it be under 5? All right, let's keep this going. How about this one? Will Donovan McNabb's vomiting incident from Super Bowl 39 be mentioned during the broadcast? That's an interesting one there. I totally forgot about that, but I guess Donovan McNabb did have some type of stomach problem during Super Bowl 39. As you all know, Donovan McNabb was the quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles during Super Bowl 39. And if you are listening to this during your morning coffee, I'm sorry. Still on the topic of past Eagles, will Terrell Owens be mentioned during the broadcast? If you choose yes, payout is negative 140. If you choose no, payout here is even. Former wide receiver of the Philadelphia Eagles, Terrell Owens, was very controversial when he was in the NFL. I can only imagine that he would love to be mentioned at least 100 times. What about some trickery in the Super Bowl? Will there be a flea flicker attempt in the game? If you choose yes, payout is positive 170. If you choose no, payout is negative 250. Now, I know there are a lot of people who like to watch the Super Bowl halftime show, and the question here is, what color will Justin Timberlake's shoes be when he begins his halftime show performance? Will they be white, black, brown or beige, red, blue, green, or yellow? Now, what about this one, though? Will any members from NSYNC perform with Justin Timberlake? If you choose yes, payout is positive 200. If you choose no, payout is negative 300. Man, I would just love that. I could already picture that Super Bowl halftime show and hearing them all singing, bye, bye, bye. Before we continue, make sure you check out our website. You know the address, bookmakerinfo.com. That's www.bookmaker-info.com. We got the links to all the best European, Asian, and United States friendly bookmaker sites. And don't forget, our bookmaker guide is available for you to download. So download it as soon as you can. All right, continuing on now. I've been spending a lot of time on Bovada. That's bovada.lv. And I am still at Bovada. Going to share a few more bets here. I've gone over some of the specials with you now. Who will be the first touchdown scorer for the Philadelphia Eagles? If you choose Zach Ertz, payout is positive 400. Positive 500 for Alshon Jeffrey. Positive 500 as well for LeGarrette Blount. And positive 600 for Jay Ajayi. You know what? I'm feeling like there's going to be some kind of random player to score. I say you should go with Torrey Smith, wide receiver. Payout here would be positive 850. Now, we know, of course, it's very likely that the Patriots will be scoring a touchdown first. So who is that first touchdown going to be scored by? Is it going to be Rob Gronkowski? Payout here is positive 400. Dion Lewis, positive 400. I say go with Brandon Cooks, wide receiver. Payout here, positive 475. Or maybe it'll be Rex Burkhead. You know what? I'm feeling limber. Get to bovada.lv. Select the random players that'll score the first touchdown for whether it's the Patriots or the Philadelphia Eagles. Do that as soon as you can. Now, I'm not ready to sign off on this edition of the Bookmaker Podcast. Now I am on topbet.eu or topbet.com. Either way, get to it. www.topbet.com. Some more Super Bowl 52 game props. What about this one? Which team will have the first defensive quarterback sack? If you choose the Eagles, payout here shows negative 105, negative 125 for the New England Patriots. Now, which team will score first? If you choose the Eagles, payout here shows even. If you choose the Patriots, payout here negative 130. What will be the first official play from the line of scrimmage? Will it be a run play? If you choose a run play, it'll be a payout of negative 200. Then positive 160 for a pass play or a sack. What will be the last play of the game between the Eagles and the Patriots? The competition here, or choices, if you want to call them, are quarterback rush or any other play. And remember, a quarterback taking a knee is considered a rush. So if you choose quarterback rush, payout here is negative 165. If you choose any other play, payout here is positive 135. Will both teams make a field goal from 37 yards out or longer? If you choose yes, payout is positive 130. If you choose no, payout here is negative 160. What will be the shortest touchdown play of the game? The over-under here, 1.5 yards. If you choose the over, payout is positive 110. If you choose the under, payout here is negative 140. You gotta love this one, of course. Will either team have a successful fourth down conversion? If you choose yes, payout here is negative 220. If you choose no, payout here is positive 170. Now, with the Philadelphia Eagles, they are known for their defense. So will a touchdown be scored by special teams or defense? And of course, this is for the game overall between the Eagles and the Patriots. If you choose yes, payout is positive 170. If you choose no, the payout here is negative 220. How about early on? Are the Patriots going to come out just going all over the place, throwing the ball, running the ball, moving those chains? Will a point be scored in the first 5.5 minutes of the Super Bowl between the Eagles and the Patriots? If you choose yes, payout here is positive 115. If you choose no, payout here is negative 145. Now, what will happen first? Do you think there will be a touchdown first or a field goal between the Eagles and the Patriots? If you choose touchdown, the payout here is negative 160. If you choose field goal, the payout here is positive 130. Now, here's a really good one you might want to pay attention to here at Top Bet. Now, the prop bet here is, what will be the first scoring play between the Eagles and the Patriots? Check out the selections you have. If you choose Eagles touchdown run, payout is positive 600. If you choose a Patriots field goal, payout is positive 350. Positive 280 for a Patriots touchdown pass. Positive 400 for an Eagles field goal. Also positive 400 for an Eagles touchdown pass. Then positive 600 for a Patriots touchdown run. Now for the big payouts here. If you choose a Patriots safety or an Eagles safety, the payout is positive 4,500. If you choose Patriots any other type of touchdown, positive 2,500. As for the Eagles, any other touchdown for the Eagles, positive 2,000. And for this kind of bet, you never know how the game will start. Maybe the first scoring play of the game will be a defensive touchdown. You just never know. So get to topbet.eu or topbet.com as soon as you can. And with that, everybody, it is time to wrap up this edition of the Bookmaker Podcast. And I must say, this was a very fun edition for me. I was asked to join the team of the Bookmaker Podcast back in April of 2017. I know not that long ago, but a lot of excitement here to be sharing all these bets with all of our listeners for Super Bowl 52 between the New England Patriots and the Philadelphia Eagles. Make sure you check out our website as soon as you can. You know the address, bookmakerinfo.com. That's www.bookmaker-info.com. Remember, I want you to take your love of sports to the next level. And I also want you to check out Dan's cricket blog and Patrick's American sports blog. And don't forget to check out the Mr. Bookmaker football blog or soccer, depending on where you are in the world. Thank you, everybody, for listening to this edition of the Bookmaker Podcast. Enjoy the Super Bowl. We'll see you next time.
This has been the Bookmaker Podcast with Art Eftekhari, a.k.a. Mr. Bookmaker. Thanks for listening. If you haven't already, please show some love by subscribing to this podcast on iTunes or Stitcher. Till next time, this is Mr. Bookmaker over and out.